What a relaxing morning. One of my 17 chickens that I house in my backyard was being a little stubborn. They weren't laying an egg properly, so I had to moisten my fingers between my lips, and I shoved my fist up its egg hole and extracted it myself. And what you see before me in this jar is one of those eggs. Yes, this is a beautiful egg that I can't wait to show you what I'm gonna do with it. So I painstakingly put the shell back on the egg. All it took was a lot of duct tape and glue. Don't pay attention to what's on that spoon. It's not what it looks like, okay? It's not some illegal substances. Now, this bowl might look like water to you, but it's actually oil extracted from one of my 13 pigs that I have rolling around in the dirt. After they're done rolling around, I hook them up to an oil extraction machine, which hangs their bodies up on the top of our farmhouse. And I have a plunger-like automatic suction device right on the base of its little squiggly tail, and it just excretes out a nice oil that is so fragrant. I just have to use it to cover my egg in it. Yeah, it's a little goopy, but it's worth it. And there it is. Look how clear this pig oil that I've extracted is. Ooh, it looks delicious. I could gulp it down right now, but no, I have to just contain myself. I need to use this for the egg. Okay, I can't just guzzle it down. Ooh, and now I've grown my hair out. Give a little prayer to the egg. You're this beautiful egg that I extracted from a chicken. Ooh, and I love you so much. I have my two little pinkies in the air. Okay, egg, I believe in you, and you believe in me. We can go far on this journey together. You traveled out of a chicken's egg hole, but now it's time to take on another journey. Perhaps a journey that's a little bit of a reverse of what you took. Yes, you will go back up in another hole, like you were to your mother, but this hole is instead inside of me, and you will be born anew. I've dipped you in that pig oil. You're nice and wet and ready to cleanse my internal intestines. Go, egg, I am ready.
Okay, here I am. I'm just a child now. My mother handed me this egg. I don't know what she did with it, but I don't know why it's so greasy and oily and smelly, but she told me to rub my forehead with it. Mom, I don't know why, but I feel like I regret this. This was a big mistake. It reminds me of the time when I walked in after my mother took a giant shit in the bathroom and she forgot to spray afterwards and it smelled like absolute ass cheeks. That same kind of fragrance and essence is coming down from this egg. I don't really understand why, but this is not good. Oh, Mom, what? Why are you making me do this?
Lay still, Johnny. Yes, rub the egg on your forehead.
Okay, so I picked this up from my cousin Johnny. He said that he rubbed it on his forehead and then he had to go to the ER for 3 days because of some weird fungal growth that was growing on his forehead. But I was so curious I couldn't help it. So one day when I was over at a family party, I saw this egg encased in a jar. I of course stole it from him, that sucker. And because all I really want to do is just rub my inner elbow with a nice oily egg. This is one of my fetishes. Now if I just do this every night before I sleep, I have wonderful wet dreams of a chicken man hybrid who lays his eggs on my chest and the goopiness of the egg just runs down my body and I have the most intense orgasm I've ever had in my life. Okay, so I grabbed a new egg this morning. It's nice and fresh. This time the chicken laid it willingly. I may actually drink it. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with it. Who knows? I can do anything. Oh, wonderful. Okay, now one common mistake is do not put the egg in a bowl. What you need to do is you need to put it in a large cup. Make sure it sinks to the bottom. Leave it out on your porch in direct sunlight for about 37 hours to get it nice and warm. And that's when it's truly at its finest and peak form, okay? But don't put it in a shallow bowl, okay? It has to go in a deep cup. Otherwise, the egg might cook. You want it still raw, but just a little bit heated from the nice pleasurable tickles of the sun rays, okay? That's where the genius lies in all this, okay?
Smelly water or blood, there may be evil spirits around you.
That's what the old crazy priest would always tell me as he performed these egg rituals in front of a whole church community. That was the last time I ever saw him, though. I think there were some rumors of him going on some weird excursions in the wild rainforest of Papua New Guinea, and I haven't heard from him since. But I did remember his egg trick, and it will live with me forever. What I like to do is get the egg that was actually extracted from that chicken, butcher that chicken, get the wings from that chicken, and spray these little black peppery dots that are being absorbed from the egg to the liquid onto that chicken wing and eat it. It's almost beautiful in a way because the child of the chicken is enhancing the flavor of the mother. Wonderful. Isn't nature beautiful? Yeah, I don't know why there's cobwebs in here. In this case, I think one of my 45 spider hatchlings that I've been raising may have found this last night. I don't know what happened last night, but it definitely got in here and laid a huge ass web. But that's okay. We can still guzzle this down and it will still do wonders for our body, okay? Okay, so I left it out too long in the sun, and this is what I was talking about. See how the egg is just smoking a little bit too much here? This is bad news, okay? The egg has been corrupted. It is now garbage, okay? So we have to find a new chicken. And if that chicken is still alive that laid this egg, yeah, he's now garbage too. So he has to be absolutely just butchered or get rid of. Do not let this happen. Do not let your egg smoke. I am actually ashamed and embarrassed that this happened to me. Do not look. God, why am I even talking about this anymore? I feel like a complete amateur. And if you get a little face on the egg, that means there's a new baby that's about to be hatched. Maybe a chicken-human hybrid. I don't know. Mother, what were you up to last night?